intro this time.
60,000 years into the past, there were butts. What's up? This is getting out of hand. This is Wyatt here, and I got Chris with me.
What's up? Rap.
Skirt.
I'm already dying.
We're the Toad voice is back, everybody.
It's a callback to last episode. 5 minutes ago.
Because none of this is canon.
Everything's made up in the whose line?
What?
Everything's made up and the points don't matter. That's it. Got it. First try.
Fuck! No, everything is just finish my sentence. Okay, so we are at part 2 of our 69-part Paper Mario series.
Wyatt is still looking for the plot because he's too busy making noises and doing voices rather than actually reading the game.
I call him Goombario. It's all well and good to train, but don't go getting in danger.
Yeah, just like that.
I will actually try and play the game instead of just talking about dumb shit. We need to get past the fence with the bad hinge, so I think I just need to...
That Goomba Dad is really giving you a hard time right now.
Okay, so I have never played this game. I played 1,000-Year-Old Door, but I've never played this game.
You were missing one very important area.
What?
Go back in the house.
In the house? Which house? Toad's house?
Nope.
This house.
That house.
Okay.
A button, Wyatt.
How dare you use my own jokes against me? Okay, so do I talk to Grandma?
Look around. Is there anywhere else you can go?
Upstairs?
Do you see... Where do you see stairs?
I mean, I was heading towards that door,
yes.
And then you said, is there anywhere else you can go? So I thought, maybe
Well, scratch the else then. Go out the fucking door. Do you know the A button?
No, I lied.
No, you're not... There we go.
I never played a 64, you guys, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Look at that twerking action going on.
Yo!
Oh, damn. Then they turn around and it's just upsetting.
It's a butterface. Goomba! Because he's the Goomba grandfather!
Over at Nintendo, we're riding the comedy wagon! I'm sorry, but would you mind giving me the details later? I'm pretty busy fixing the veranda. Fix the fence first, dude. Okay. Alright, so I met the entire Goomba family. What do I do now? Do I just go... Can I leave now? Wait. You're quite a looker, aren't you? Why, if I were 10 years younger and single, of course, I'd still be old as shit. But I'd suck your pickle for a nickel.
Hey, maybe Goombas age like dogs or something.
Oh, Mario, my dad was looking for... I'm sorry, what? Like every 7 years is a year?
Something like that. Maybe like 10 years for us is like 70 years for Goombas.
That's impressive. Alright, wait. Well, thank you for dragging my unconscious body here with no arms. I really appreciate that. And you. What a job. Sorry to have kept you. Oh, that's a guy.
I was gonna say,
what a job. Sorry to kept you waiting. The gate's finally fixed. Princess Peach's castle just disappeared. And we kind of saw it coming for months on end. There were construction Goombas.
You know, that is a pretty creative plot on Bowser's End.
Oh god, it's this bitch again.
Like, he's stolen Peach how many times, but how many times has he stolen the castle?
You're right, that is...
Like, he just fucking uprooted the thing and took it to the sky. Candy Koopa is low-key one of the best characters ever made by this series.
I mean, this game is rated E for everyone, so I would still be okay. But you're right, whatever. You're a hardy one after all. The world's made of paper too, but whatever. What's that, Daddy? Daddy!
Ooh, Daddy!
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy's my trigger word.
Candy Koopa. Chris, how do you pronounce humph? There we go. It's useless for you to try more exposition. I didn't expect the villains to show up so early. I thought there'd be more, whatever, exposition. Here's a gift from Bowser! Oh,
a great big fuck you.
You know this is a Mario game, right, Cammy?
Yeah, try jumping over that.
Oh, what? So just the game ends here, Chris? He looks so mad. I wish we could zoom in on his face. I just fixed that game.
Man, too bad we're playing on Nintendo GameCube and we can't do any zooms.
Yeah, we're too busy playing this game on a
original PlayStation.
Sega Saturn.
That's even better. Who even played Sega Saturn?
Virgins. No offense to virgins.
I played Sega Saturn.
Point proven.
I mean, I guess if you were that age and that time, you would be a virgin. But whatever.
Duh.
The princess.
We were all virgins at one point.
Mario's gotta save the princess because Luigi can't do it because he's busy. Oh, here's an idea. Maybe we can break this block with Goompa's. Oh, sweet! I'm gonna get the hammer. Okay, sweet. Yo, yeah, I will go. I'm gonna fucking get the hammer.
Yeah.
Really excited.
Go say hi to Goomba.
Oh, there's that old slut. I mean, that's not politically correct.
Don't get us canceled on our fucking second episode, Wyatt.
Okay.
Mario's been through hell and back in this first hour of the
I thought
game.
that was our 64 glitching out, but whatever.
Nope.
Okay, point proven. I fall like I'm paper, so... Is Grandpa okay, though?
He's a sturdy man.
It's you, Mario. I remember a big crashing noise and the veranda fell. Wait, if the veranda was on top of the house, then why am I...
What?
Well, it's just... Okay, the veranda was overlooking the cliff. This makes sense
Yes,
now.
there you go. I was gonna say, you almost had it. And then it finally clicked.
I'm really sorry that I don't know this game. I've never played by heart, Chris. I'm sorry I've disappointed you so many times.
Well, excuse me. I'm not saying you've disappointed me, I'm just saying that, take the visual cues, man.
Nope.
Right? Was there any land around the veranda?
No, I guess
There you go!
I guess you're right. I guess I'm just a big stupid doo-doo head.
It's alright, Wyatt. We still love you.
What we? It's you and me in this room.
The rest of the group.
Not even here yet. We haven't even introduced them yet. Or maybe we have.
I was gonna say, I plan on, like, having 3 series go up at one time.
Oh, sweet shrooms!
Yo, you wanna do some shrooms, brah?
Oh, bruh. I want to get white girl wasted. Wait, what's this? There's a bush here.
Shrooms are not white girl wasted. Shrooms are like white prep teen wasted.
You know what they say, Chris? Mushrooms are like toasters if you shoot a duck.
What?
That's like my... You've never seen that meme? That's like my favorite old school meme. Down there. They took Osama bin Laden. You people have seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
I'll explain for the ones who don't.
They took like a picture of like a 6-year-old and they photoshopped Osama bin Laden's beard on him, and then they put the text, "Mushrooms are like goats if you shoot a duck. I'm afraid of toasters." It's my favorite, one of my favorite memes. Hold on, how do I use the hammer?
Just like that.
Ooh, it's hammer time! That was terrible. Can I hammer down these mushrooms?
Nope.
Oh, let's see. Oh, this is awesome.
That's me, one of my favorite characters in this series ever.
It's not Grandpa Gumbo?
No.
Are Yoshis in this game? I fucking love Yoshis.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
They're a ways in though.
Okay.
Yeah, Junior Trooper. Best villain in the entire game.
Master Junior Trooper.
Oh,
There's that LSD.
our GameCube's really flaring up.
No, that was my stomach. I'm just hungry.
I thought I was having flashbacks.
I'm going to hit this small child with. Is this okay? This is the combat. It's like you have to like hit the button exactly when you do it to get extra damage.
Not yet.
I'm gonna hit this child with the hammer.
You still got that's
That hammer did
down the road.
That hammer did 1 point of damage. That's so fucking dumb. I'm gonna just jump on it.
You could also jump on them.
Is there gonna be more damage?
Probably just do 1 damage.
Everything is just one because man, I'm just impatient. It's
I was gonna say this is your first real battle.
Hey.
You had to fuck up the first one with Bowser.
Hey, I had Bowser on the ropes. Wait,
This whole thing could have been avoided if you just fucking beat him.
actually I did hear like there's some kind of glitch or something where you can beat Bowser in the first 5 minutes of this game. Is that true or is that just like
I think I've tried that before, and I think the game crashes.
kind of like that glitch in Link to the Past where if you just like if you walk through the right wall, then oh, star points. Sweet. Every time you beat an enemy, you get star points. Every time you get 100 star points, you go up a level. Is there a max level in this game?
If there is, I've never found it.
So you can just completely break this game.
Especially when you get the badges.
I mean, I'll be back! Should have kidnapped him. What? Come on, then I have leverage on Bowser.
He's not even a Bowser. Something or other.
Oh, he's not? He's just like some kid acting like a dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just a bratty asshole.
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 Yay! Okay, sweet. Okay. Oh, sweet, there's a jump pad. But before that, I gotta get that oh, no money, damn. Alright. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Go on the jump pad.
Why? Mario, I see Goombas. I see bad Goombas ahead. They're loyal to Bowser.
Yeah,
They're
Goombas.
different than us, so we hate them.
They believe in something slightly different.
What's this?
They're the enemy.
Can I get that yet?
You gotta go around. There's a way to get there.
Is Grandpa Goomba just gonna hang out? Or is he...
Yeah. He's not much of a fighter anymore.
Do I get friends?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Do I get a Yoshi friend?
No. Yeah. It's only 1,000-year door where you get that. This one's got a spiky helmet.
You know what my favorite aspect of Superstar Saga was?
What?
The Yoshi movie theater. I thought that was just fucking annoying.
I never played Superstar Saga.
Oh, it's really good.
I played Bowser's Inside Story.
I heard that was also really good.
It was pretty good. I heard that one was actually kind of like the best.
The Superstar Saga?
Inside Story, I always thought was told to be the best.
Oh, I didn't get the first try.
You did not. You fucked up.
Just like in life, I'm fucking up. Can I jump on both of them at once?
Not yet.
I need badges for that.
Jump on it. Jump on it. Alright, get the Paragoomba.
Okay,
Get the
great.
Paragoomba.
Alright, Chris, so I came over to do this, but I gotta ask normally, how was your day?
Well, I woke up about 20 minutes before you showed up, so...
It's funny, I woke up 20 minutes before I came here.
Yeah. I forgot to charge my phone last night before going to bed because I was getting real sad watching the last episodes of BoJack Horseman.
I can't.
I'm not ready for that end.
I finished it last night, and I just gotta say that this is a Mario video, so I gotta shut up about BoJack Horseman. But those last episodes are amazing.
Yeah. I'm ready to see these last two tonight.
They're good. Text me when you finish them.
Oh, will do. It'll probably be after we get done playing Smash if we do.
That's another thing we gotta record our Smash escapades.
Oh, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of Smash on the channel. Don't worry about that.
So, I woke up, and last night I started a sourdough culture because I want to bake bread tomorrow. And
for the people at home who may not know, what is a sourdough culture?
Okay, so basically, when you bake bread, you use yeast to, get the bread to rise and ferment and add flavor. So a sourdough does the same thing yeast does, only it uses natural yeast instead of like commercial yeast that you buy. So basically, when you're building a culture, you just take warm water and flour and let it sit out at room temperature, and then all the natural yeast in the air will collect, and it will create your sourdough starter.
Interesting.
Yeah, but if you leave it in too warm of an environment, it will ferment and blow up. So I let it sit out overnight, and it's gotten pretty warm out lately. So I just woke up and there was just goopy flour water all over the top of my refrigerator. The lid was popped off my container. It was Oof, it was,
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it's been in the 20s to 40s recently, and today in particular, it is in the 60s. It is a cool 60, but Weather Channel nonetheless has posted a decent 60 for us today.
I'm still sweating. I mean, I don't care how old, I'm still sweating my fucking balls off. Yeah, it's really...
I know.
Yeah, it's weather in California lately has been crazy, am I right, Chris?
I know, this Minnesota weather's really been wild.
Oh man, this Chinese weather is just ridiculous.
I know, I was talking to my neighbor, Santa Claus, yesterday. Yeah, I live on the North Pole.
I was just rapping with Mario. How's Santa doing? I haven't seen him in a grip and a half.
He's recovering after this past Christmas. A lot more home defense systems nowadays. He's got a lot more traps to de-trigger. Also, you know, breaking into people's houses and all that stuff. That's...
Not to mention the cheap Chinese labor.
Oh yeah, you gotta find the start button, fam. Good luck with that.
Thanks for the help.
Well, I mean, I don't know where it is.
You would think a start button would be...
On the start button?
It is on the start button.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Oh!
Hey, look, I did it.
Thank God.
You're making fun of me.
I thought you broke the damn thing, okay?
How do you break a 64?
This sounds like the sub to a bad joke.
Where's the control stick on a 64?
Try the buttons. The arrow buttons.
Thank you for that very helpful.
I mean, you were the one who didn't know where the control stick was.
I've never played a 64 like this before. Jump badge. The badge is now on. Take the A button again to turn it off. I want it turned on.
You gotta come back and turn it on.
Ah, you're stupid assholes. Flower points. Healing, FP. Alright, I get to do stuff now, right?
Yeah, you're pretty close.
You're taking it upon yourself to try to rescue the princess from Bowser's clutch. Yeah, I do it once a month, guys. Hell yeah, Mario can beat Bowser with one hand tied behind his back. Oh, you're a sweet kid, thank you.
You really didn't see the beginning of the game, because, boy, you really do not know what you're in for at this point, Mario.
Served you well. Or a bit younger. Oh, younger. If I was younger, if I didn't have back problems, if I didn't have to go smack my wife. Like, God, can I just get some fucking help?
I'm sorry. Excuse you?
Oh, look at that Butterface. You know he snaps.
He doesn't have arms to snap. What, do you think he, jumps up and kicks her in the face?
And yet this horrible armless man is giving me his armless child to accompany me on my journey.
Yeah, well, when you see the way he attacks, you'll understand why.
She run ahead. Oh, that's cute. I like this game.
Yeah, they got little arts for all the different characters that join.
Okay.
Right. Also, I don't know which ones the C buttons are on this GameCube, so good luck with that.
What?
I think it's like 2, 4, 6, 8 or something like that. Yeah, I have numbers on my GameCube controller.
Okay, sweet. So, start menu. We got the jump badge now, guys. So, badge.
So now you can power jump, baby. Now you're playing with power jumps.
Was that a reference to something?
That was...
What was that a reference to, Chris? What was that a reference to, Chris? Yeah, I did it!
You know, I'm genuinely concerned as to whether or not you do or do not know.
Now you're playing with power!
Bitch.
Microsoft Power!
Sony, Nintendo 64.
Well, I mean, that was what it was supposed to be.
The disc drive.
Yeah. When I hear about all the games that they were supposed to release for the 64 DD, I was really upset. I heard there was supposed to be like a Metroid 64,
yep.
Fire Emblem 64,
Star Fox. I think a new Star Fox. Obviously, we got Star Fox 64, but
it's called yeah, and there was something else. All the fucking quote-unquote new dungeons DLC they're gonna put in Ocarina. Very upsetting. But I mean, we have Switches now, to date this video.
I mean, if we're making jokes about the Super Bowl from 2020, I think it's pretty clear that we're gonna have Switches.
That was yesterday!
And it was a good Super Bowl.
The Broncos won that, so I didn't care.
No, it was the 49ers and the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, my boy, won.
This was the first Super Bowl for the Chiefs, right?
No, this was their first Super Bowl in like 50 years.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Yeah.
So second ring?
Yes.
I will say this. I am a little happy San Francisco didn't join the 6-ring club. But then I'm just really petty.
Probably going to be a matter of time, though. They got a really good team.
I mean, if you're going to space it out over the next 100 years, everyone's eventually going to join the ring club.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It took the Cubs 100 years to win a ring in baseball.
You know, I really don't care about baseball, but I was very happy with the Chicago Cubs when they finally won the World Series.
Oh, I lost my mind.
Well, yeah, because you used to wear, you know, Cub shirts at the restaurant.
Because we didn't have a dress code then, and that was basically all my dad would buy for me in that time.
Just to set up a little bit of exposition, Chris and I met working at the same restaurant.
Everyone at the channel met working at the same restaurant.
And that's how we became friends. We both realized that we were both
Assholes.
I was gonna say we both have severe mental issues, but whatever.
So we're assholes.
Our brains are in our assholes. I feel that way sometimes.
That's not where my brain is. It's the other end for me.
Okay, so if I'm guessing correctly, I'm gonna go to this Star Summit, and I'm gonna need to get like 7 stars. Am I right? Am I hitting the nail on the head so far?
Pretty close.
Okay, sweet.
You gotta get your 7 MacGuffins from your 7 places. You know.
I'm sorry, my 7 what?
You sexy places.
Oh,
We're gonna do that so many times.
okay, I got some Starfire. What's this do?
Oh, that's
Of course, Color Badge. When Mario's in danger, sometimes enemies fail to attack. How many badges can I equip at once?
as many as you have BP. But we're gonna equip that next time.
I equipped it now. I don't know what the fuck bullshit you're on.
Cause the video's over.
Alright. Okay, so, we're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. Since I'm
Will we live? Will we die? Who knows? Let's find out on the next episode.
I hope I live because I enjoy doing this. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
do this one. Do this battle and then we can end it there.
Yeah, let's do that. Fucking little Goombi won't be able to.
We've already gone this far.
Oh, we did it! Mario can't move.
Well, that's because he already moved.
We'll still. No.
You told me no.
I'll talk to Mario.
I was gonna say, are you talking to me?
Hey! Oh!
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Hey, I'm walking here.
It's Tony Danza, and you're talking to me.
Hey, I'm walking here.
In my defense, pretty much everybody on the face of this planet can do the Tony Danza impersonation. Okay, sweet. I did level up, which was mildly disappointing, but we're gonna end it here, guys, and maybe next time I will finally find the plot. Who knows? But
Go get that heal. There may be a... Yeah, heal up and then we're... Jump.
Yeah,
You know there are good Goombas and bad Goombas?
Yeah, that's definitely not, shady.
Alright.
Political comment. Okay.
This went way too long, but we did it. We're almost through the prologue.
Okay, Chris, do you wanna, take us out since I have no clue how to work this 64?
You mean you don't know how to press the start button? Alright.
I just hit the start button there.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
I'm not joking, please help me.